Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, I caught up with Coach Lanning before the game. He knew all along that this new landscape in college football would be a challenge. That's why in the Big Ten, they were preparing all along for these West Coast teams to have to travel a long way. They've been putting some sports science research together to make sure their players have all of the information they need to perform at their best. We'll see if they can bring that to the field here today. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Here's the give off the left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man, it's Shelton. Shoots it to the left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's open on the right. Turning on the Jets. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Throwing right. It's caught. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They're going to run it. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Maybe some room here. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pocket breaking down. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. The quick out. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Finds his big tight end. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Ducks! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was out.
The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Might have a chance. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! You know they love their track at Oregon, and when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom.
And the Ducks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. He's piled up 87 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Got his man downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Firing toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Scanning the field, it's Shelton. This time on target. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Ducks trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Under fire. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide-out level noise. And this is dropped. Incomplete. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Ducks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Fires to the right. He's got it. Turning it on. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Inside the 15. First and 10 from the 14. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Oregon.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. From the gun to give, looking for room. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College. And the Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to...
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Shelton. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Give to the back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Out of the gun to give to the back. There's some room. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Ducks will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my...
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Ducks! The option, he'll keep it. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. Still on his feet. Moving out to the right. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Here's the pressure. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on second and 14. Sends it back in motion. To throw, it's Shelton. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a deep grab. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. That chunk play has them in business. Set up, got it, into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game.
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game. Finding some room to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. And the Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
He's got an open man. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Ducks line it up with a first and goal. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Back to pass, it's Shelton. Touchdown, Oregon! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Timeout called by the defense, 2:09 remaining on the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run the ball, the clock is on their side. Timeout called on defense, 2:05 remaining on the clock, so they're hoping to save a few seconds once we get to the 2-minute mark.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late, didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Timeout on the field, 2:03 remaining. The defense trying to manipulate that clock and maximize the time with the 2-minute timeout coming up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team